This is your boy 50 Shades of Phil coming back to you guys with another video. And yes, I'm still continuing the journey of J. Cole. Yes, in his last album, The Fall Off. We are going to review Dis 39. First, I want to give a huge shout out to Cole. He announced his tour dates. Yes, let's get into it. He announced his tour dates. Y'all know I'm so excited about that. But I also am so happy that he surpassed the Billboard 200. Yes, y'all, my boy is doing it big. The fall off is amazing, and as he said, the fall off is inevitable. It is inevitable. Yes, he has not fallen off, but yes, y'all, he will be remembered and missed in his great talent and great work in music. But yes, y'all, let's get into Dis 39, which is Dis 2 of the fall off. 39 intro starts off atmospheric. He's in realization. He's reflecting on his life. He's reflecting on his career, and this is his evolution. This is where you can tell he is at peace. He is gone from that youthful state of mind to a more seasoned state of mind, and you get that with the first half, and then he kind of flips it on the second part, and he kind of goes in on the 2024 critics, who will put him on a pedestal, but he's going above, the state of mind that he was in, and he flipped it, and I really really love the second part because he just like goes off on the second verse. It's like he goes from the singing part and then he goes to the rap part. I just thought that was just so creatively done. But it's one of my favorite songs. I keep coming back to nonstop over and over and over. I feel like right now, since I've been listening to this album, I think that 39 intro is not getting the props it deserves, but I feel like it should because it's so dope. Like then in the middle of it, when it kind of goes to the end of it, he kind of has this little rock segment in there, and then it kind of goes into this little part where he's kind of singing it, and it goes just to this little shooting part. I love it. I just thought it was just so creatively done, which leads to the next song, The Fall Off is Inevitable. And this is him just reflecting on his beginning journey to his now journey. And it just basically talks about how stars eventually fade over time. Now, success fades over time. And it's like a reverse autobiography of him retelling his story, but he's just accepting the inevitability of him getting older. He's at that not letting Nas down state of mind, and I actually like how he's just kind of just going back, taking a step back with this song. But The Fall Off Inevitable is an amazing song. It has a great beat. It's really really cool. It's a typical J. Cole format of bringing that real hip hop sound back, and he does it so effortlessly on The Fall Off is Inevitable. And then the next song is The Villains, is featuring Erykah Badu, and I really really love that she was a great addition to this song because and then I kind of liked that the me and you, your brother and your cousin too. I love how he kind of like remixed that and kind of added and made it his own version. But yes, having Erykah Badu was perfect. But yes, and The Villains is just him, going back into his state of mind of where he came from humble beginnings. And he's basically the representative of his hometown. And I really really got into his story of and the beat is so smooth and calm. It's just like one of those relaxers. Again, he has this chill laid back vibe that he generally would bring in his typical format of making hip hop, and I really like it. And I really really got into Erykah Badu's part. I thought that she was a great feature and a surprise feature as well. The next song is one of my favorites. It's a bop, y'all. Y'all know how I feel about J. Cole and his bops. It's Old Dog. Now it make you want to bounce. It's kind of like a part two to Who the Fuck Is You, and I really really got into it. It's basically him telling what, he's seasoned in the game, but he's still at the top of his shit. He's still at the top of his game. Can't nobody tell him nothing. This is where he's big shit, and he's talking it, and he's expressing it in Old Dog. And I like the Carolina shit. Oh, don't you forget it. Now, you want to know what I'm getting ready to say, what that remind me of? When he did that, it kind of reminded me of Tech Nine. I like, it kind of gave me a Tech Nine vibe with that, with the chant that he did. Petey Pablo was a great feature into the song, but it kind of gave me a Tech Nine vibe about it. But it was dope, y'all, and I really got into that song. And the next song is Life Sentence. And this is one of my favorite songs. It's definitely radio friendly. I can definitely hear this on the radio. Like every time I listen to it, it gives me that radio vibe. The beat is on point, and it just focuses on Cole and his long term relationship. You know, he's focusing on building a life with his wife, his long term relationship with his wife, and he got his kid. And you know, I love it. And you know, when you think about life sentence as a whole, you would think about that as though it's kind of like prison or jail related, but in his case, he's making it a more positive, saying that I want to do life sentence with the one that I love. And I really got into the message and the vibe of the song. All types of games are being played. How's it going down? It's on till it's gone, and I got to know now. Yes, I love it. I love how he did that. And it's dope. It's such a beautiful love song, and I got into the vibe of it. And the next song is Only You, and it focuses on his obstacles, his strength, you know, him being a father, you know, all of the things that he's going through now. This is him in his state of mind at the age of 39. And this is him reflecting on, you know, his growth as a human being, as a person. And, you know, he put a poem in there towards the end of it. And it's a very motivational song. I really got into the vibe of it. It has a reggae infused inspirational type of thing with it. It was featuring Burna Boy. I love it. And the next song is Man Up Above. It's featuring the Marvin Sapp sample. Never would have made it without you. I thought it was really clever that he used that as a sample, but this song is very spiritual. Now, we know that J. Cole is a very humble person. I love him because he's humble, and this is him at his humbleness. You know, he's you know, focusing on the fragile life standards. You know, this is him going through survival, grief, pain, and he focuses on this song, and he kind of takes a step into his maturity level. Now we know that with this 39, this is him more at a more mature state of mind. So with this song, Man Up Above, he's giving all praise to the man up above, all of his blessings that he's receiving. He's staying humble, and I love it. I love the vibe of the song in itself. It's just a really inspirational song, and I really got into the vibe of it. And the next song is I Love Her Again. Now, I really love this song. I really got into the vibe of it. It has that hip hop flavor to it. He uses the Common sample. I never knew a love like this. I love how he did it, but what I really love is the metaphorical vibe in this song. Like the way he takes the song is on a deep level. Now he's taking it as though he is had a long-term committed relationship with a woman, right? But in his case, he's putting it towards hip hop. He's actually phrasing it as I've had a long-term relationship with hip hop music, but he is putting it as like this is a woman that he's in a long-term relationship with. But the vibe of the song is cold. Like the way he phrased it, you would think he's talking about a long-term relationship with a woman, but he puts it as though he's in a long-term relationship with hip-hop. Like he's talking about the ups and the downs, how it's watered down. Like you gotta really get into this song because it's so creatively dope the way he did it. Like I'm telling you, J. Cole is on a level of, man, like his pen game is just on point with, like I said, with this 29, this 39 kind of follows the same pattern with the pen game. Like can't nobody tell me nothing, like I said. But yes, y'all, I got into I Love Her Again. The beat is dope. It's still kind of keeping that hip hop flavor to it, and then it goes into the next song, which is What If. Now I spoke about What If on the recent review, like the first reaction review, and I really get into What If. Like I said, What If is just amazing. It is one of my favorite songs on this album. Like as a whole, What If is just mastered, is perfected, is cold. Like the way J. Cole phrases Tupac and Biggie Smalls, like Biggie Smalls on the first verse, Tupac on the second verse, and putting it as though they're apologizing to one another. Like no one has ever done that, and I have to give praise to J. Cole for, you know, doing that. What if the situation that happened between those two, had it not happened, they would still be alive and they would still be with us to this day. So I really get into the vibe of What If. And the next song is Quick Stop. And Quick Stop is an acapella, right? But I still get into the vibe of the song when he is just really spitting his heart. It's like this is J. Cole really, really speaking from his heart. And you can tell like this is him reflecting on his life and aspirations, his humble beginnings, but he actually kind of focuses and centers it on a fan who came up to him and remembered him, and how his fan talked about how his music inspired him. So he kind of takes this song to a level, and you can tell he's saying it with his chest. But J. Cole is just really in this booth, and this is a instrumental type of vibe to the song. It's a acapella vibe to the song, but it still kind of has that hip hop flavor to it. But J. Cole is just man spitting his best, and he really put his heart into it. And you know, he starts off rapping real smoothly, but then he just kind of goes ballistic in the middle of the song towards the end, and he talks about how rappers we keep doing the same thing over and over and over, but we have to think about what it means and how we inspire people. How does our music inspire others to succeed in life? And I really get into just the message of Quick Stop. It's amazing, and I really got into it. And like I said, this journey that he's went through going back to Carolina helped him focus on those things that really matter, if that makes sense. Like he focuses on a lot of the youth in this 29, but in this 39 he has surpassed his youth, and now this is his frame of mind now at 39. And The Whole World Is the Ville, which is the next song on the album, and this is like the conclusion to the fall off. Yes, FAYETTEVILLE is my favorite line in the song. But yes, this song focuses on Fayetteville, his humble beginnings, and I love how he dedicates this song as an inspirational song to the whole entire world. He made the whole world the Ville, and I love his inspiration of his humble beginnings in Fayetteville, and talks about how he made it from the bottom and came to the top. And I love how he personifies it in The Whole World Is Ville. It's an amazing song, y'all. Very inspirational. The beat is on point. It's that hip hop flavor that I know and love that J. Cole always brings to the music, and I love it, y'all. A great inspirational song to end the album, if I do say so myself, y'all. I really got into it. It's one of my favorites. I've been on this song non-stop from the Ville, the motherfucking Ville, said the Ville. I love it, and I love how he dedicates it to humanity, not just himself, but to humanity, and talking about the things that can inspire us to continue to succeed as of people. And I love how he does it in And The Whole World Is the Ville. And the last song is Ocean Way. It is the bonus track of the fall off, and this is him at realization. This is him at his final acceptance to the fall. Like it's okay to fall. It's okay that I've been at the top and now I'm at this point in my life right now. And I love how he sings it towards the end of Ocean Way. Ocean Way to me is a very beautiful song. Like I said, J. Cole is not the best singer, but he's his own singer. And like I said before, he needs to have his own genre. I keep telling people, like, okay, you know what? You don't have to be A-list singer. You don't have to be a Chris Brown. You don't have to be a Trey Songz, or you don't have to be a Miguel to sing what's in your heart. And what I love that J. Cole does is he sings Ocean Way. He sings what's in his heart. He sung it to a way that he felt it should be sung. I kind of like how he kind of sings with himself and harmonizes it. But I love Ocean Way. It's such a beautiful ending to the fall off. I love that he is at self-reflection, self-reflecting, and you know, the realization of, you know what, it's okay. I had my moment, but now I'm ready to transition into something else. I've made it to the top, and I have not fallen off, but it's time to do something different. It's time to recreate. It's time to resurface. It's time to think of a new, start anew, you know, and that's what J. Cole focuses on the fall off. And the fall off to me is one of his most inspirational but most powerful albums ever to date. And this review has been the longest review, given that I've done throughout the month. And this is the first review I've ever done 3 literal parts to it. Not necessarily, but you get my drift. This review has been the longest I've carried on, explaining song by song, and because the fall off to me was a lot. It was a very hard project to review. Like, y'all don't understand. But I'm glad I did it and I'm glad I finished it. J. Cole, I will be seeing you my birthday month. And I'm so excited that he announced the tour dates. But yes, y'all, I cannot wait. But yes, this is your boy 50 Shades of Phil coming back to you guys with another video. I hope you all enjoyed this 3-part review. This has been carried on throughout the month, y'all. The month is almost over. Can you believe it? February flew by so fast. But yes, y'all, this is your boy 50 Shades of Phil. I'm out. I enjoyed reviewing the fall off. Have a good one.